Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Lotteries, Career, Business, Casino, Financial Speculation as well, including casinos. Now, this is for you coming from Sagittarius, and it is for the month of January 2019. Happy New Year. All right, now I'm going to use Kabbalistic astrology first. And I'm going to talk to you about the first 15 days of January, and this is going to be talking about your job. So for you coming from Sagittarius, the situation is not good. You've got about 70% of problems ahead for you in the first 15 days of January where the job is concerned. So you'll have to be very careful. Past problems catching up, unexpected problems cropping up, difficulties, arguments. Avoid all these issues and try to just concentrate and focus what you have to do. Regarding business, it's going to be a very tough time the first 15 days of January. Losses are far ahead than gains, and so you have every chance of losing out very badly. And even in the areas of financial speculation, I would worry that all your choices would be wrong and your decisions could be wrong. These are all made by so many negative planets sitting against you in Sagittarius in the first 15 days. So business-wise, losses can be seen, don't take risks. And business speculation-wise, try to lie low, have a wait-and-see attitude would be better. Now I want to talk to you about your last 15 days of January. And we will start talking about your job. And it's actually gone worse in the sense that a group of planets, very fast, very slow, they are all against you. They bring delays, they bring cancellations of plans. So in your job area, you'll have a lot of difficulty trying to get things done. You won't have the cooperation, you might have difficulties, you could be let down, bosses may turn against you. You cannot afford to show any temper, you cannot afford to be argumentative. And don't be rebellious either. All these planets are waiting to make you that, to give you a lot of problems in the last 15 days where job is concerned. Then we'll go to the business area, and for me it's losses all the way. For you to do anything right in the last 15 days would be very difficult, so do less, say less. Don't commit yourself too much. Tell yourself, I'm going to wait and see. I'm going to carry on doing what I know best, and that's it. Don't want to get into new kind of business ventures or attract new business partnerships. Everything will end up very confused. And regarding financial speculation, things will not go for you. Your choices will be wrong. Your advice given to you will be wrong. So even going to the casino, I would say if you want to go and have a bit of fun, go for a few drinks and meet your friends and just play a little bit. Don't be serious about looking for profits from the casino or from the stock market or from the forex. In the last 15 days, they're not going to come. Now, before I move to the lottery areas, I want to give you my email address. Many are asking for that. My email address is Andy, A-N-D-I, Horo, H-O-R-O, 9, the number 9, andyhoro9@gmail.com. So you can contact me and I'll answer your questions if you have any, or we'll make a date regarding this 90-minute session I give for USD 50. Now I want to go and talk to you about your lucky ages. Now, using Kabbalistic astrology, I've done some homework for you. And from the 9 planets movement, I've seen that certain ages are going to be very lucky in the month of January. And these ages would be if you are 18 or 27 or 36 or 45 or 54 or 63 or 72. You'll be one very lucky person, whether in job, whether in business, whether in the casino, whether in lotteries, whether any kind of stock market or forex things that you do. You will beat the odds. Although the situation is bad, you'll have the extra luck. And if you're not of these ages, you'll need to have a 90-minute session with me. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 8 or 9 years, all areas of your life based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms. Now I want to give you your lucky dates. There will be certain dates in the month of January which will produce an enormous kind of magical luck for you. And according to my research, which I've done for you, the dates would be the 9th, the 18th, and the 27th. So bookmark these dates, whether the trip to the casino, whether to go and buy the lottery tickets, whether to talk of getting some help in job or business, anything. You will have a lot of good support from these good planets on the 9th, the 18th, and the 27th. Now I want to talk to you about Lotteries' favorite numbers for January. So what I've done is, I've divided the 9 planets into 2 groups. The first group, 5 planets, the second group, 4 planets. And I've watched their movements as how they are going to take place in the month of January. And the first group has given me a set of numbers from these 5 planets. And the numbers that I've chosen would be the number 5, 14, 23, 32, 41, 50, 59 or 68, depending on what kind of lottery you play. Then I've gone to the second group of 4 planets, and from there I've seen that they are producing some different sets of numbers. And the numbers would be the number 8, 17, 26, 35, 44, 53 or 62. So based on Kabbalistic astrology, I've given you 2 sets of numbers. The third set, I'm going to depend on my Kabbalistic tarot cards. And let me pull the card for you coming from Sagittarius. Oh, it's a card of unexpected goodness. So the numbers from here, which I'm very excited about, are the number 4, 13, 22, 31, 40, 49, 58 or 67. These are very interesting numbers for this period of January. So you've got 2 sets of numbers based on the Kabbalistic astrology and 1 based on Kabbalistic tarot. Now what do you do with these numbers? Well, I'll ask you to go and buy paper which is of your lucky color. But if you haven't been to see me yet, you won't know what your lucky color is. So go and buy just white paper if you have to, A4 size. Buy quite a few, because you're going to bring it home, you're going to get a scissors, and you're going to cut 2" by 2" strips. 2" by 2" is better than 1" by 1". Difficult to fold 1" by 1", because I'm going to ask you on each of the 2" by 2" to write one of these numbers which I've given you. So you may start with the number 5 and then fold the paper up and put it on your table. Take another 2" by 2" and you'll write the number 14 and you'll fold it up, and the next one you'll write the number 23. So you'll go on like this, having covered all the numbers I gave you. And that's how you're going to do it. Just use white because you haven't been to see me yet. Then I will ask you to do a certain exercise which is supernatural, and this exercise you will do on your good day. So if you were to see me, I will give, based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms, I will give you your good days and your good days. And so you will be able to do important things on these days. But since you haven't been to see me, choose any convenient day and start to do this exercise. And then also, I will ask you to face your best directions. There are 9 planets surrounding Earth, and everywhere you face left, right, forward, center, you are facing one planet or another. So based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms, I will give you your lucky directions. But if you haven't seen me yet, just face whatever direction of convenience. And then I will ask you to wear your best colors. So your best days, lucky days, your best directions, and wear your best colors. Because every color corresponds or communicates to a different planet. If you wear the right colors, you are attracting good energy from your good planet. If you wear bad colors, you're attracting bad energy from your bad planets. And so, if you haven't been to see me, you won't know that either. So wear any convenient color you like. And now you are ready for a very interesting exercise. This is an exercise of how to venture into the supernatural, where your soul is. Your soul is within you, but it's a supernatural belief, and it's a supernatural area. And so, how do you get there? Now, your fingerprints and your thumbprints don't belong to you. They belong to your soul. And these are the ID and the code of your soul. The soul is recognized or identified through your fingerprints and thumbprints. And of course, when somebody dies, those fingerprints, thumbprints will be given to the next person born, and the soul will move there. So that's how it all works. So for you, you want to now get the help of your soul, because that's why you have a soul, to help you and to advise you and to guide you. And so you want to ask the soul, help me to win a lottery, because it's got to be supernatural energy to win a lottery. How do you pick up numbers from all those combinations? It's impossible. The greatest mathematician in the world can't do it. So if you have to go into the soul, and how do you do? Well, you use your fingers and your thumbs. Thumbs are very important. They are the supreme of all fingers. Animals also have thumbs, but they don't know how to use it. So we human beings are plus there. We know how to use our thumbs. And you, coming from Sagittarius, born with different horoscopes, because every day is a horoscope in Sagittarius, a different horoscope. Every hour can make a different horoscope. So I would tell you, based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms, which are the important fingers you have. And I will ask you, use your thumb and connect to any of these fingers. So for today, let's use a general thing from Sagittarius. So I might tell you, get your thumbs and connect them to the ring fingers, like this. Press them together. What you're doing now is you're unlocking the doors to get into the supernatural area, and you will be in a position to be able to communicate with your soul and get that vibration energy of how to get things done, which otherwise we can't know how to do, like lotteries. You may take 30 seconds, you may take 1 minute, you may take 3 minutes, it's up to you. Meditate, which means concentrate on the forming of lotteries. Stare at these papers that you have got in front of you, that you have written numbers on. Do whatever, like some people ask me, can I say a prayer? I said, why not? Go ahead and say a prayer. And when you're ready, then reach out for one paper from there, take it, open it, and you'll see a number that you wrote, write it down. So if you need 6 numbers, you will do this 6 times. If you need 3 numbers, you will do it 3 times. And you will have all your numbers for the type of lottery that you play. That's how you get into activity with your soul. Nothing wrong with doing that, nothing wrong with visiting or winning a lottery. So that's the way. Now you've got your numbers, what do? You're going to rush off to buy them. But no, you have to buy them on your lucky days. And you will only know that if you have visited me. The draw date is for everybody in the world, not important. You have to buy it on that specific lucky day for you. And when you go to buy your numbers, you have to wear your best colors, because every color that's on you will correspond to a different planet. And so you have to be ready with that as well. And once you can get everything right, then you go and buy your lottery ticket. And you will see that with some luck from the supernatural, you may just become very, very lucky. So that's the way to do it. Well, I've given you my Gmail address, my email address, and if you want to make a session of 90 minutes, which will cost you USD 50, by all means send me a message, and I will come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, I wish you the best of luck for January. Thank you and goodbye.